All right, so today's job that I'm gonna tackle is the rooftop. So this is the hardtop of the car. As you can see, it's in a bit of a state, which is really sad to see. So before you guys start attacking me for it, I've already given myself such a hard time. It's been off of the roof now for what, 5 years, and it's just been sat there. I have it sort of leaning on some towels, but they haven't really done much to support it. As the car's also been sat, hasn't really been used much. Whenever I've taken it out, I've just sort of used the soft top and haven't really put the hard top. I should have put the hard top when I've kept the car not in use, but anyways, that's my bad. So I want to fix that, even though it's actually it's summer. In London, the weather is on and off. I want to wash it, clean it, make sure it's good, and then put it on the car until I get a storage solution for it. I know they sell a rack, which I do want to get. They're about £150, so we'll see how that is, and maybe a cover as well. That would have been ideal and really would have solved all my problems. So for now, we're just gonna try and transport it on this thing and then move it to the wash bay. All right, so we've brought it on a wheelie into an area where I can wash it. I've put underneath some towels to prevent any scratching from underneath. I mean, guys, it's really dirty. If you just look at the amount of dust, it is horrendous. I feel disgusted just knowing that I've let it be like that. I'm not so much worried about the outside because that can be washed. It's the inside that I'm really sort of, if you can just look here, I've got a hoover. I'm gonna try and see if like hoovering will fix any of that. So it's like things like this that I'm really dreading, but I hope it gets fixed. So yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna feel much better once this is washed and gleaming again. Yeah, so I've got a few things to wash them with. I'll put this, rest it somewhere, and you guys can watch the process. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a wash, a rinse first. Oh man, that's gonna feel so good. Oh, this is gonna feel amazing. So I have to be careful. I want to try and be careful so I don't wet the interior, but to be honest with you, I'm not worried so much about that right now because I will get it sorted out, but you want to try and be careful. I don't care about these towels getting wet. So actually, I realized something. What I do need to do beforehand, I got this for a reason, and I just want to sort of eat away at some of the things that perhaps need doing first. So yeah, let me just bring you guys closer. You can see what needs to be done. So what we'll do is, because I don't want these areas to get wet. Once they get wet, the dust will sort of settle on them, which isn't very good. So, and we want to do it when it's dry as much as we can. Once we turn it around, it'll be a different story, but these areas I want to try and like sort out before. Yeah, because once they get wet, they get sort of sticky. I mean, again, I'm lucky because the garage is underground, so it's for the most part it's been okay. It's been nice and dry. This is the bit I'm worried about. I don't know, you can't really tell because of the shadows. All right, so we'll go ahead and give that a rinse. I'm gonna use turtle wax, and I'm gonna use my wash mitt. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a mix of that. Put a little bit in. We've got our mix, nice and soapy, and we're just gonna give it a nice clean rinse. So that's my favorite part of washing a car always. This is so satisfactory for me. I've actually ordered some more wash mitts and new shampoos to try out, which I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see how this is going to look. Okay. Let me show you how that looks. Ah, it looks. Can you see my reflection? That looks gleaming already. It doesn't really show very well here, but that looks really good. Actually, the light isn't very good, but that looks gleaming, and it's all reflections that you can see. It's all reflections. That's how good it's turned out. Yeah. As good as new. I guess in a way sort of the dust that's been sat on it is sort of almost like a protective layer, right? But yes, I'm going to turn this around and deal with the inside. I've got a hoover for that as well. But what I'll do is I'll dust it off with the brush that I've got first and then do the hoovering. But yeah, inside looks filthy. Alright, and we want to rest it back like this. Alright, so we want to tackle it. Alright, so I've got a few things. So let's deal with the dust first. First things first, and let's deal with all of this. I don't know if you can detach this, but I don't think you can. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to get the hoover over and just hoover all the bits inside that are falling off from the brush. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to clean. This is like a stain remover for carpets and upholstery, so I want to use it on some of the inside bits to clean. This is it with the top now on. I actually like it with the top on. It's beautiful. It's really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a two-man job, obviously. But once you get the hang of it, not too hard, it just slips in. It's pretty cool, actually, that you can fit a hard top like that in about 5 minutes, really. It's incredible when you think of the speedsters that have just come out. They're even more fiddly. So yeah, this is fantastic, and it tightens down with this screw that comes with Porsche. Oh, what is that? So yeah, it tightens down with this, and it sits pretty much flush with the rest of the car. I'll go ahead and clean some of the other stuff, but for now, this is now my coupe.